So guys, I did a part 2 of this video because there's something I forgot to mention in my last video, so I want to add it. I'm not going to give instructions of how I'm going to use it yet. If I see it works, if I see some improvement, I'm going to upload another video saying how I used it, what I noticed, because I have not used it yet. I don't want to give a review on something that I have not used. But the one thing I am going to add this month for my period of, or for my cycle for the month of November, what I'm going to add is this natural progesterone cream. Let's see if I can find a way where the light is not hitting it that much. See? Okay, so I'll put my hand right here so you guys can see it. Is this now natural progesterone cream. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to start using it on day number 7 has DPO. So after I hit 7 DPO, that's when I'm going to start using this cream. Once I use it, and there's a lot of videos about this on YouTube, so you can look it up if you want. Once I use it, I'm going to let you guys know how it worked. It was really cheap. It was like 10 bucks in Amazon. I was going to buy it from Earthfare, but Earthfare has it for like $28, I think. And then it was on sale for $18. But they were out of stock. And since they were out of stock, I went to Amazon and checked it. And it was like way, way cheaper. The lavender, I'm sorry if you hear some noise. That's my dog. The lavender is a little bit more expensive. I don't know why. So I might try this one first, empty it, and then buy the lavender one to see if there's any difference. Maybe it's just a fragrance. I don't know. But I bought the natural progesterone. It's called Balancine Skin Cream Unscented. I actually think that the unscented one would be better, actually, because they say to not buy. I was listening to this doctor. She's a naturopath, a YouTuber naturopath, and she says to not take any progesterone that had any like scents or oils on it. So I think I did a good choice to buy the unscented. I did it for the price, but now that I'm looking at it, I think this one's the best one because try to buy one with nothing on it. The reason why I did this part 2 is because I want to mention and hit some points on things I noticed about this tea. So if you are going to purchase it, it doesn't catch you off guard. This preconception tea, it is awesome. I love it. I feel like this is what's mainly putting my period and my ovulation back on track and with other stuff that I'm using. But the things I did notice about this is that it made my period a little bit longer. Now, this period is a little bit heavier. So the only reason I would suggest you not to use it is if you notice that it's making your period shorter. Because, I mean, it's doing something that it shouldn't do. But I don't think you're going to have that problem with this product if you try to buy it. So just be aware. This may give you slight headaches because it's cleansing you. It actually makes me sweat. So that's good. You want to see those symptoms. That means that something in your body is cleansing. Every time I drink it, I sweat a little bit and I get a little bit of headache. And it's like a tiny bit. It's not that much. It's like a little pressure. And I don't get sick from it. It doesn't. Actually, after I stopped my period, I feel so much better when I was taking this than prior to taking this. I feel so much better. So I feel like it's cleansing my body. These are organic teas. And it says it on the back. Everything's organic. So be aware. This may prolong your period a little bit. And it make your period heavier. But it shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be to the point where you're feeling you're dying. It shouldn't be to the point where it's even bothering you. It's just very, very mild. If you notice any other symptoms, just stop it because not everyone's the same. But I suggest you use this. That's the main reason why I did the second part of this video. So you guys are aware of the little symptoms that I've gotten. To me, I am not going to stop it. To me, it's an awesome tea and I love it. So next month, I will give you guys another update of if I see any changes. If my ovulation surge was different. Because the one from last month was a little bit light, but I still got a positive. So I'm gonna let you guys give you an update of what happened and give you an update on the progesterone. But the progesterone is gonna take another month because I'm not gonna notice the changes right away. I'm not gonna tell you if I don't notice any difference. I'm gonna tell you guys, hey guys, I don't see any difference. But I do see a big difference with the things I've tried last month, and which was all the things I've said in this past video. So be aware of that tea and the symptoms that it gave me. Like I said, to me, they were not bad, but I just have to mention it that it did prolong my cycle, my period cycle. It prolonged it a little bit longer. Instead of my cycle, normally my cycles are 9 days before my tubal ligation. We were 9 days, 7 to 9 days. I was at 9 days, and I mentioned that in my other video. After my tubal ligation, I stayed pretty long for many years. At my tubal reversal, I had it for 10 years. For 9 years, actually. I'm sorry. For 9 years, I had my tubal ligation. I had my tubal ligation for 9 years. I said that backwards because I said tubal reversal. It's my tubal ligation for 9 years. And then I just did my tubal reversal 3 months ago. And it was around 9 months ago that my periods started getting shorter. They were going from 7 days to like 5 days. And then 5 days became 4 days. And 4 days were becoming 3 days. So now, drink after my tubal reversal, and that tea is helping regulate my cycles again. So you also might see a little bit more flow. Oh, another thing I did not mention is I was getting a lot of blood clots. Yes, I did notice that. I was getting a lot of, and this makes me really excited, I'm sorry, but I was getting a lot of blood clots. Before my tubal reversal, I'm not playing, my blood clots were like this big. Some of them were this big. Some of them were this big. Some of them were smaller. After my tubal reversal, my blood clots became more like this size. They minimized like half the size, but they were still big. With this tea, the biggest I seen, so it's regulating everything. The biggest I seen blood clots, and I'm sorry, I know this might be TMI, is this big. So from this big, and the tubal reversal this big, now they're this big. And let's see what happens last month. I will notify you guys if my blood clots are shrinking. And that is something I forgot to mention that I noticed with this tea and the other teas that I'm doing and everything I'm doing this month, I have noticed. And I had not noticed that before. So my periods are coming out more liquidy instead of blood clots and blood clots and blood clots. And that's a good thing. That's what you want to see. So guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because I know this is the part 2. I gotta go do some stuff and gotta get ready to run out the house. Take care of you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm sorry this part 2 was a little bit TMI, but I do gotta let you guys know that because I know that a lot of issues with tubal ligation is blood clots. I know that for a fact because I read it a lot. And that tea I feel like it's that tea because I had other teas like the healthy cycle and stuff and they weren't doing anything. But this tea is helping my clots become smaller. So I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have a good evening. It's 5:44 p.m. or good afternoon. Have a good day and take care of yourself, guys.